Hello, this is the Clock Guy. This is a video not about a single clock, but about clock purchasing. A lot of people, especially people that watch a clock channel, are probably thinking about purchasing a clock. These are mostly French clocks, and they are currently being studied by me to make sure that they are keeping relatively good time. And there's a reason I want you to think about this, because you need to really consider who you're purchasing a clock from when you are buying something on eBay. It's like buying a car. It's actually more like buying a car than it is buying furniture. These clocks need regular servicing. Today there are very few clock repairmen, so it's not a common thing that you would think about. You think, oh look, I got this on eBay for $200, $1,000, whatever. And you don't set it and forget it like the Popio pocket fisherman. So you have to find someone who can repair them or service them, hopefully at a reasonable price. And that's where I come in. Before these clocks leave my house and before they even get listed on eBay, they are disassembled, cleaned, inspected. If I was going to guarantee these clocks, I could easily guarantee every clock I sell for at least 2 years, possibly 10 years, and not have to worry about getting a lot of returns. And I'd like to show you what I do with the clocks. That clock there with the dragon right there, it's an urn clock. It's a late 1800s French clock. It has 2 candelabras next to it on either side. And this is what I do to the clocks, that although this happens to be just a candelabra, but I will show you what I do to each clock. That is what I do. Here is one of the 2 candelabras that have not been taken apart yet. I disassemble everything. I inspect, I clean, I study, I video even each clock for my knowledge, so I can learn more about how they were assembled and the materials that they used back in the 1800s, but also for knowledge in case I wanted to make a video of it, which was my plan when I started this clock channel. It was more to be along the lines of an instructional channel where people could look at clocks. Say they had a clock from the 1800s and they couldn't find any information on it. They could come to my channel, The Clock Guy, and they could look up what pendulum belonged with that clock. And that was my plan with this channel. So although it is probably boring to most people, some people, horologists or clock enthusiasts, might find the information useful, like where to find the serial number of an Atmos clock from the 1940s. So with that in mind, I want you to think about any purchase you would like to make on eBay when it comes to buying clocks. That is a clock in my hallway. Right there. I have a grandfather clock that I'm working on. These are some of the clocks that I am getting ready for sale. The Drexel Dragon. I happen to go to Drexel University, and their mascot is a dragon. This clock, along with its 2 candelabras, were in the antique shop on Independence Mall in Philly, with a price tag on the back of, want to take a guess? $5,000. I did not pay $5,000, but that is what he was selling it for. I have completely disassembled that clock also, and the movement, cleaned it, adjusted it. It's been running for weeks on my mantle. I will eventually put it up for sale at a reasonable price. Okay, I hope you learned something in this video. If you ever have any clock questions, please feel free to email me. This is the Clock Guy saying thanks for watching.